Hello. I have no idea what day it is. I don't think anyone else does either.
No.
What year is this?
Don't know what year it is, but I do know, I think, I am chaos.
Mischief.
And I'm Moosels.
Someday I'm gonna just fuck it up on purpose.
Ah,
It's gonna throw us all off.
why
And
don't we
welcome.
know what day it is?
Because in today's episode, I have no windows in my room. I actually have no idea. On this episode, we are going to talk about moving and all the fun, stress, chaos, but also opportunities that come from moving.
Because if you can't tell if you're watching this,
Yeah.
Chaos has a bunch of stuff and a new background. Muscles has a bunch of boxes and a new background. My background is the same, but my shelves are empty because my books are on the floor because I, in about a month's time, will be moving.
And I, about a month ago, started moving,
And it's still moving.
and I'm still moving.
Yeah. So we're all in the middle of changes and chaos and stress that comes along with it in various different forms, but
And
also
tiredness.
and tiredness.
God, I'm so tired. Even when I am well rested, and those nights have been few and far between in this last month, but even when I am well rested, the amount of time I have spent going between the two places that I'm moving to, because I did a slow move where it literally took us a month to get everything out of the old place and into the new place.
Which in some ways is nice because I feel like it can be less stressful because that's what happened when I moved into this apartment 6 years ago because I was moving from my grandparents' house to this apartment. I was like, oh, I could take my time. But also it just like prolongs the inevitable too. And it makes
Yes.
it like it's nice that you don't have to rush to get in there, but it's also just like,
The back
okay,
and
I
forth.
just want to be done. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the decision fatigue,
The back and forth just can suck.
because
It sucks.
every box that got filled was full of decisions. Every box that gets emptied is full of decisions. I so
Yeah.
much decision fatigue and car fatigue, and
Yeah.
it's okay.
It's okay.
It's
This
It's
is a
good.
positive move in my life. This is a hugely positive change. I'm in a much better environment, and I have a whole room. Before, I had like a little corner of my dining room that was barely twice the size of my desk.
Yeah. I I get the decision fatigue because I did it in a different way where movers came in and packed all my shit. So I didn't have to make a decision based on anything like that. But they also packed trash.
Yeah.
They do that.
Like they if it was in a, like if it was in a drawer, they packed it. Didn't matter what it was. So there were straws that were definitely used, Starbucks straws from a small child just chucking it in there because reasons.
Small child.
Small child. And it's like, so I'm like going through the kitchen and I'm like, what the fuck? There's so much trash. So I'm like throwing stuff away, but at the same time, I also have to make a decision because you think downsizing a kitchen is hard. When you have more cupboard space, it is just as hard because you're like, I don't know what makes the most sense. Because if it's a small kitchen, I know I have priority of this, this, and this goes here. But I have more upper cabinets than I did before. And I don't have any drawers like I did before. So now I'm
Yeah.
like, shit, all this stuff that was in drawers, where do I put it? And it's like, by the end of the day, it's 8 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready for bed now.
I'm done. I'm
Oh
done.
yeah.
Done. Like,
Yeah.
I was telling Mischief this earlier. But okay, so I showcased my box of trinkets when we were on a Discord chat, right? And so it's this box, it's this one right here with the trees on it, and there's the lid, and it's all across that cabinet. All the little trinkets that were in there, because so I had purchased like these, which are a little tiny display thingy, right? And I accidentally bought 5 packs of 10 instead of 1 pack of 10. But you put like, here's a cap, right? You put it in there. For people who aren't watching this, I'm sorry, but it traps
It's
it.
like a little ring box, like a see-through ring box.
Yeah.
For people that are watching or not watching it.
And so I was like, well, I have a gazillion of these. Let's see what I can put in them and start to like display some of it, because why is it in a box, right? I'm like, I want to display it. And I'm going through, this is pretty small. It's like what, 2.5 inches? I would get the measuring tapes out, but that's too much work right now. But it's like a 2.5 inch square, right? And so I was like seeing what would fit in them and putting them in. And at the end, I have the box is now full of these. And then I have everything else is outside the box. And toward the end of that, I'm like, why am I even keeping all this crap? Why do I have so much crap?
That's exactly what I'm going through right now with all of my. So I'm going through all of my stuff. And for context for people, I think most people that are probably listening to this know the background. But if you don't, before I lived in this apartment, I was living with my grandparents. And my grandpa died. We had to sell the house. My grandma was in a nursing home. It was a whole thing. I took so much of their stuff out of grief. Some of it was practical, like the couch and the chair and the dishes and stuff. But I'm going through, and I've gone through stuff already, right? But I'm going through stuff now, and I'm like, why the fuck did I keep this? There's stuff I didn't even know. There's a book in there about what to do in the hospital when your wife is giving birth.
What?
It's
Published.
Published 50s or 60s. It was
Oh my
either from my
gosh.
aunt or from when my mom was born. And so I tossed it. I should have kept it because it's like one of those like funny things. Mandy's looking it up now. I went through this like console buffet table thing the other day. I think I was on the phone with both of you when I went through it. But there's like a basically a hard copy of WebMD. It's like, these are the symptoms of a stroke and here's what you do. And it's all this stuff. And I'm like, pictures of like dead relatives and I have no idea who they are, right? But I kept all that because it was part of the grief process and selling this home that had really like been my home my entire childhood. Like it was like the last place in my childhood that I had available to me. And so it's been like a process of going through all of that, but it's like the last like thing I need to do to like finish processing this grief I feel. And like the grief isn't going to go away, right? Just because like the stuff is getting thrown away and, I'm moving, but it's just like letting another layer of like letting shit go, literally and figuratively. And then like I'm not taking a lot of shit either. So Mandy found it.
I did.
I'm not taking a lot of shit either. So then there's the stress of like, how do I get rid of my furniture if I need to, if the person that's taking over my apartment doesn't need it. Like I'm hoping he does, because then I don't need to do anything with it. But if he doesn't, how do I get rid of it? And what do I want to keep versus what do I want to get rid of? That's why all those books are in a pile.
What do you want to keep versus what you want to get rid of, and like why do I even have this shit?
Yeah.
Question. It's hard because it's a piece of who we used to be. Even if we're just moving a mile away, in my case, or 4 states away,
or somewhere in between,
or Mischief's
somewhere in
case,
between,
or just 15-20 miles down the road. Like, if I'm gauging time right,
it's
20-minute drive,
13 miles, I think.
Yeah,
but
depending on
it's
traffic.
Freeway, so
yeah. So it's like even if whatever stage of moving we're in, and we're getting rid of stuff, and we're going through stuff, and we're questioning why am I keeping this? It's a tie-in. I know we talk about weight loss a lot, but it's a tie-in to weight loss too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel.
Yeah.
Where I have to keep it because it's comforting to me. I've always kept it. Like I've had this shit for so long. Like I don't want to waste it. I don't want to throw it away. I've already bought it. But it's the sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everybody
Yeah.
falls into it. And so
That's what I'm having such a hard time with, because there's like kitchen stuff. I'm like, I spent money on this. Like, I like this. I don't need it right now, though.
no. And if there is stuff you need and stuff you want, like if it's truly something you want to keep, you can always, if you don't need it at this moment and you're not going to need it in the next 6 months, you can always just put it in a box and put it in storage and put it away and reevaluate later.
Right.
But in your case, it's a little bit harder because of how you're moving, and
Yeah.
like you're literally going down to pretty much, fire
Bare
sale
minimum.
type bare minimum move.
2
I mean-
suitcases and a parrot cage.
2.5. I'm counting my carry-on as a half a suitcase.
Okay, but we're not flying, we're driving.
Facts.
Also, by the way, Fathers Doing It Nicely, The Expectant Father's Handbook by David Victor, 1938.
That might be it. That might be the one.
It was published in 1938.
I remember when we
Wow.
were they had a cedar chest also, and I remember when we were cleaning it out, we threw a bunch of stuff in there away too, and there was like a little card that was like basically a ticket to get into the nursery to go see your kid. Yeah.
That's actually kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, now they don't do that though, right? Like, I don't know.
No,
I've
parents
never
get a
given birth.
bracelet.
You get a bracelet, but
That
like
matches
the babies
your
aren't
baby.
going in like a nursery, right? Where it's like,
When I had Marcus, he stayed in my room the whole time.
Yeah.
He
That's what I
never
mean.
left. Yeah, he never left the room.
unless
So
there's
the
a
i-
reason, like an emergency or something, where they have to take the baby away. But I think for
Yeah.
the most part, they stay. I don't know.
Mine
for the
did.
most part, they stay in the room.
Elliot was at a birthing center, which was a little bit different.
Yeah.
But they took Lydia to do the cleanup and then brought her back.
Speaking of Elliot,
Speaking of Elliot,
Was that who that was? I didn't see.
Yeah.
that was. For those of you watching the YouTube or the Spotify video, that was Elliot in the background. So you now have a face to the name if you caught that.
Elliot cameo.
Yes.
So
Yes, indeed.
one of the things that I finally got rid of that I have been carrying around my entire adult life, and at least all of my teenage into adult life, is all of the certificates that you get at school, but not like kindergarten stuff. I don't have any of that.
okay.
But I kept everything from like middle school. So my perfect attendance in 7th grade.
I'm so glad you got rid
Oh
of that.
my god. I'm so glad.
My successful completion of the Valvoline engine lubricants module of my small engine class my senior year of high school.
That's
What?
something ridiculous that I would just frame and put up just because it would be fucking hilarious.
Agreed.
Like also completion of construction safety or some sort. It was from my woodshop class.
Things that would probably most likely be
Yeah.
expired and need to be renewed every year.
Yeah.
It's like OSHA training shit.
Oh, probably. I am still keeping all of the poetry I wrote in high school, though. I have it. I cannot look at it because it is cringe. Oh my God, it is cringe. But I was not ready to part with it yet.
That's valid.
One of those boxes has all of the cringe middle and high school poetry that I wrote.
Mine was gone a long time ago.
I'm doing
Oh,
it because I want to
God.
embarrass my kids.
Perfect.
No, I can't. The secondhand embarrassment that I get, like thinking about that again, or not even secondhand, I guess firsthand embarrassment because it was my own. Absolutely the fuck not. I don't even have my yearbooks anymore because I'm like, oh.
One
my
of mine
God.
is an ode to something I should not have been writing odes to at 17.
I can only imagine.
There are so many opportunities and like options that would fill this space on what it could be that I'm like, I got
I feel
nothing.
like- I
We're
feel
going to
like this
leave
is
it up to the audience's imaginations
That's
Go
what
ahead
we
and
do.
comment what
We
you
should-
think it is an ode to, and if somebody gets it right, I will share it.
Yes.
But
Love
it
that.
has to be a comment on
Is it
either.
balls?
No, it has to be a comment. Good
Balls mentioned.
intro though.
Good.
I saw an
On
opportunity. I took it.
either Spotify or YouTube.
Yes, because Mike Pridgeon has not helped me with my
Apple.
getting it up on Spotify or Apple. So
Yeah.
God damn it, Michael.
on that note, shout out to Mike Pridgeon for just his awesome support with
Mike mentioned.
all of our Mike's mentioned.
By the
like,
way,
love the
after
movie.
this podcast, you should go listen to the episode of Mike Needs a Plan with Muscles over here.
That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
really good one. I just
was a
listened to
really
it like
good
2
one.
days ago.
I definitely was listening to it before work one day, like in the classroom, as I was like trying to put together a graduation thing for the pre-Ks, and that was not a smart idea.
I haven't even listened to my own episode yet.
Do it. That's your homework.
All right, I'll do it. But no, in all seriousness, if it wasn't for our support network that we have here, like you guys and our community with Mike's plan, and
Nope.
I'm rephrasing that, our community that Mike and I have, like, Mike started it. I'm continuing to help build it with him. There we go. Is that better? Our
better.
community. If it wasn't for that, I would not be is okay with this move. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it would have been way more stressful because a lot of the decisions for the move were happening while I was in Colorado.
Yeah.
Like, leading up to it and all the stress. It's like, what's going on with a lot of it? I was not involved with it. And so, like, leaving that up to, like, chance in a way, because I'm so used to being in control. And it's not because, like, I want to have control over everything. It's because I have to deal with the fallout. I have to deal with
Default.
fixing it if something breaks.
I'm not a control freak. I'm just trying to fix things before they become my problem.
Exactly. Like the damn that Instagram reel you sent me.
Yes.
You sent over. Like that.
So accurate.
It was beyond accurate in that it's not trying to control everything. It's I don't want to have to be the one cleaning up the mess. So it's probably better if I do it, which is a hard way to think about things. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to let that go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I did with having the movers do everything and saying, screw it. Okay, fine. Whatever happens, happens, because I'll clean it up on the other end. And that's not a bad thing.
I mean, you would be cleaning it up on the other end anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, my goal is over the next, like, week or so, get less of these boxes around here in this room. And Chaos, are you okay? You good? She had to pause and call.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Like, but I know this room's not going to get done until August. Realistically, it's not going to get fully unpacked until then,
Yeah.
because July turns into a crazy month. Like, Marcus is going up to see his grandparents. I'm going on my
I
own
forgot
trip.
about that. Yeah.
And I may be going to grab Marcus. I don't know. So there's a lot in the air that I'm just like, this room is the last room I'm worried about.
I mean,
Now
I
everywhere
can
else,
mail
yeah.
you some of my tapestries. You could just hang them behind you and hide all the boxes.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. What I want to do is I want to get a mount for the projector
Ooh,
for this room, and then I want to have like cool scenes going on behind me.
I love
That's
that.
what
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to do. I want to have like
Oh, yeah.
YouTube playing behind me.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be. Who needs a green screen when you've got that, right?
Right?
I'll just move all the boxes from that wall to this wall so it looks like I've made progress, right? That's what you do. You just shuffle
Yeah.
things around so
Yeah.
people think you made progress, right?
Yeah, if I turned my camera slightly to the left, you would just see shit everywhere. Because I started cleaning out my closets too, like my front closet. I have like, I don't know, maybe a third of it, if that, left to clean out. I can't do much more because our dumpster is full, so I've got to wait until trash day to get most of it out. I mean, some of it, like, it's puzzles and stuff too. I'm not throwing those away. I'll just give those to, I'll put those out for free somewhere, right? But like,
Little free
right
library.
next to, I know, little free library. That's where I'm going to put books too. But like to my left is, I told you guys earlier, 200, at least 200 movies that I'm not taking. You know,
That's true.
I pulled out. There were totes that I cleaned out shit from that I'm going to use for packing stuff. I used one of them to pack the movies that I am taking today, so I've got one full box packed.
Woo!
I love
Woohoo!
that. You've got time too. That's the thing. Like you're not
I
moving
know.
right away. So you do have time to
Yeah.
actually like very consciously go through everything.
Yeah, which is nice. Which is nice in a way. Then part of me is just like, I just want the move part to be over with and to just be in a new space, have it done with, all of that stuff. I always tell people, like, whenever I move, like, I never wish magic was more real than when I am moving and have to pack all my shit.
I get Sorcerer's Apprentice in my head when I think about having to like having somebody else come clean up. I get the Mickey and
Yes.
the all the
That's
dancing
the broom and
broom and the
the
mop and
mop.
everything.
Yep.
All dancing and cleaning and tidying up. Like, yeah, that's what goes through my head when I think about using magic to do cleaning or whatever.
Right?
Right?
And they're abusive.
They
Like
are.
those brooms and those mops are very abusive.
Yes.
Like
I'm trying to focus. I wanted to do intentional packing because I knew the move was coming up, but life got in the way. And
That's fair.
so that didn't happen. Also, I was still in the middle of tax season when,
Yeah.
I was looking for a place. And then by the time I found the place, it was like, okay, move now. Right? Which we didn't need to, but the environment at the other place was not great. Still is not great. We're just not in it anymore. But
Yeah.
for like the mental health of my family, I wanted to be out of there as soon as possible. So instead, I am mindfully unpacking. So I'm using this move as a way to get everything from all the 500 different, okay, there's four. Three. There's three locations I had things, right? I had a storage shed that was probably the size of a 2-car garage. And I got everything out of that, and I'm saving $239 a month by not doing that. So awesome.
win.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
huge win.
that covers the increase in rent, really. And then, so from the apartment that we were staying in, and then at the house we were at before the apartment, still has almost everything over there is Chris's dad's stuff that came over that we have never gone through because grief, right? And lovely timing. Okay, that's the only thing left to move. And I tell Chris that it's time and we need to get it. And Donna needs her space back anyway. Donna's the lady who owns the house that we were staying in, right? And she's moved back in, but she wants her garage back. She wants her shed back, right? And I didn't realize when he's like, oh, yeah, I'll totally go do that. And I don't think he realized either. But the day he was digging through all of his dad's stuff and finding all the memorabilia was the day before his dad's birthday.
That's rough.
Yeah. So that's kind of on pause too.
Yeah.
So I've just been puttering around here and
But
I have decided that all stuff from all places, that's where I was at, is coming to this location. And then we will go through, sell what we can, donate what's in good shape, throw away what isn't until we are, and I like to call it right-sized. I am not a minimalist. I am, by virtue of circumstance, a maximalist, but I don't want to be. I want to have the right amount of stuff. Like, dude. Okay, sewing supplies, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 measuring tapes. I do not need 8 measuring tapes for my sewing room. And this isn't even all of them because I have a pink one and I have a bright yellow one and I have a purple one and they're not in here. So that's 11.
Are you sure you don't need to? I'm just saying.
I'm fairly certain I do not need any more than max 3 measuring tapes. Because
That's
it's
fair.
good to have a retracting one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good to have one, but I do know things walk away because sometimes I take body measurements, right? Or sometimes I need to measure this book or whatever, right? And so, and it's not just me, it's the whole family, you know, but whatever. But so 3 seems like a good number. I don't need 8, so I don't need 11, but it's like that with everything.
Mm-hmm.
These kinds of cups, if we take Lydia's stash out because she gets so butthurt about anybody using her stuff, so she keeps her cups in her room. Fine. Right? And then she takes them when they've gotten washed after they've been used, and they live in her room on a shelf in her room. Great. Love it. Have zero problem with that. But even without hers, this and then like Go coffee mugs and everything, we probably had 30.
God damn.
I am down to 10, I think, for a family of 4 or 3, I guess. That seems reasonable. Because like I kept 2 like this. I kept this one and another one that are ice water cups. And then I kept 2 that have the handle, like the traveler mug thing, and I kept 2 that are specific for coffee. And that's it. Cuz I'm like, okay, 2. Hopefully they don't all get lost in my car. That's probably why I have so damn many of them, because I use it to drink coffee and then I toss it in the back seat so it's not in my way.
I feel personally attacked by this comment.
You can have as many as you want because
No.
you have all these extra cupboards.
No, that's the thing. Even though I do, they don't fit because they're too tall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the 40-ounce, like, cups.
I have been pleasantly surprised. It's a small kitchen, but it's actually a decent layout. It all feels really cohesive.
It flows. And
It
that's
does.
the thing. Like, that's the difference between, like, I have a big kitchen now, like, bigger than my last one. And
Yeah,
Damn.
your kitchen's huge.
my last yeah. My
I've
last
gotten no
kitchen-
walkthroughs because I've been an isolated little biatch.
I need
But
to do a walkthrough with you. I promise I will. But the it's like the last house, everything flowed together. It like made sense because there were less cabinets, there were less, underneath. So I had to make do and figure out like what makes sense. But here it's just like I don't even know. I don't even know. I
So much room for activities.
pretty much.
I have
Pretty much.
3 predictions about your kitchen.
Oh,
Just
no.
off the little bit that we've heard right now. 1, you will make it flow for you.
Absolutely.
You're gonna figure out where things go. 2, I don't remember the third one now. Okay, I have 2 predictions. Number 2, you are absolutely gonna grow to fit that space.
I mean, I am because 3
That's what
adults and 2
happens.
kids.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna have more. Like we're gonna have more stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like trying to be very mindful with what are we keeping, because I know we're gonna bring more stuff in, and I want to have space for bringing stuff in, and it's like it opens up all these doors for opportunities with decorating.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the opportunity to go through stuff that I'm like, why am I keeping this and get rid of it? Like I just tossed basically an entire box of tea, which actually broke my heart. Like I was keeping it because it's really hard to get a hold of this tea because the tea maker only made like a select batch. Like she didn't make a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she put up a special, like, I can special order it from her, possibly, maybe, but I don't know. And so that, like, man, it's my favorite tea. I love it. It's Marcus's favorite tea. It's amazing. But I'm like, it's been 2 years. I have been saving this tea. I need to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I am distracted because if you're just listening and not watching, I'm like getting distracted by Mischief is making the most annoyed face because her neighbor's kids are outside making lots of noise. So she's having
I'm
a
gonna
moment.
go shut my window for a second. Hang on.
But like, I had to make that decision. Do I keep it? Do I not keep it? And I'm like, I've been holding on to this for literally 2 years. I haven't drank it because it's my favorite. It's got to be a special occasion, which takes me down on a whole other tangent about what are you waiting for with special occasions.
Existing as a special occasion.
I know. That's the tangent. That's the tangent where
What's
I'm
the
at.
tangent?
So, okay. Tonight's
Also, I'm
tangent.
gonna be so glad when that's not an issue anymore.
I know.
It's either that or the lady that listens to her music way too fucking loud.
Man, apartments suck. I don't know though. Having kids is a little tough. But here's my fun tangent. So
It's okay.
I don't
kids
understand
aren't
not
doing-
using China or body spray or body like limited edition body spray or body lotion or body like wash or whatever, like the smell good stuff and candles and whatnot. I use them because I'm like, I got it because it smells pretty, so I should use
That's
it.
what they're there for.
But once it's gone, I don't want to have like used it all and then I don't get to smell it again or enjoy it again.
Special occasions.
But then what becomes a special occasion? That becomes the question, and it's like, that's not a good enough reason.
Whatever you decide is a special occasion.
That's the thing. So I have decided, and that the tea was literally the last thing, and like me throwing that away is like the last thing ever. I'm so proud of myself, where I'm like, if I buy something, I'm going to use it. There is no special occasion anymore for it. It's,
Yep.
I want it, I can have it at that time. Like, if I want to light that candle, I'm going to light the candle because I like it.
Yep.
It's like what we talk about with stickers all the time. Like, we don't want to use the
Right.
stickers because we don't want them to go away, but like, you can always get more stickers. Like,
And you
they're
may
there
not
to
get
serve a purpose.
You may not get
might
the
not-
exact one, but that's okay. It
might
gives you
find
an
a better one.
opportunity. Exactly.
Though I don't know, my be kind and then of a bitch is kind of funny.
That is pretty.
That one's epic.
That one is pretty good. Like,
Shout out to my old boss for that one.
I have this cat bus, and it is very similar to the Totoro cat bus. So if you're just listening, it's a cat face with a bus on the back. It is not the cat bus from Totoro, but it's very close. And it's very cute.
Close.
I'm like, I want to put it somewhere. I don't know where I want to put it yet. And so it's just sitting in a drawer. Peace, love, and ciggies. Yeah.
That guy.
Out of order, kindness squad. It's not a cult. It's not a cult, guys. It's really, I promise, it's not a cult.
A little bit of cult.
There's no commune.
Yet.
We're working on it.
I'm working on it.
We're
There's no
literally
I
starting it.
did tell Chris, I'm like, okay, because he asked what we were podcasting about today. And I said moving. He's like, oh. I'm like, because I'm moving. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, and Mandy just moved like a week ago. And like Tracy's moving in like a month. And Tracy's moving in with Mandy. So if I say I want to go to Texas, you know why. And they have an ocean in Texas, okay?
We do. We do have an ocean in Texas.
I've never been to it.
Mexico.
I've never been to it, so I have to vet it first. But
We'll go find some good places. It'll be
Okay.
We
awesome.
could make that happen.
I'm pretty sure. It's only 3.5, 4 hours, depending on traffic,
okay.
from my place down there. Because I literally moved 1 mile. Like, I Googled exactly how far away it is from the old place to the new place because I
Are
needed
you
to know.
still
for the movers.
in the funny named town?
Pflugerville? Pflugerwaffle, as I called it in my
Pflugerwaffle.
very tired way. I am not doxing myself because I'm not telling you the neighborhood. But
Okay. That's why I didn't say it, because I don't know how big Pflugerville is.
it's a suburb of Austin. I mean, there's a lot of suburbs around here, and I like it. We have our friend Sarah is also down in the Austin area, and she's amazing, and she will be on our
Let's
podcast.
dox her.
I'm not going to dox her, but there's like tons of different areas.
Dox me. No, just kidding. Don't.
I don't have your new address. I don't have your new.
You can dox me in a month. After my old doxing, you can dox me.
Yeah,
Before
you can dox yourself in a month.
I will. I'll give you
But-
my full address.
But the whole point of moving is like it's closing a chapter and opening another.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Moving was not on my 2026 bingo card. Moving to
Oh,
fucking Texas was not on my like 2036 bingo card.
I mean, and the way
But
it happened, but the way it happened though.
the way it happened, it's very appropriate timing, and I think the more I think about it, the more, especially like, I mean, obviously now I'm like really solid in my decision and like it's happening obviously. But like when I was thinking about it, the more I like was walking around my neighborhood and things like that, I'm like, oh yeah, it's time for a change. And then even just like telling people, it's like, oh yeah, you know, it's time for a change. I mean, and for context, for you know people listening or whatever, like I in the neighborhood that I grew up in, you know, I think I'm almost 40. I've lived outside of where I live less than 10 years total of my whole life. And that's not to say that's a bad thing, like people that don't move, like if that's not what you want to do, that's not what you want to do. But I also recognize that I've done a lot of growth over the last year
Mm-hmm.
and some change. And I've given all I can to Minnesota and I've gotten all I can out of Minnesota, and it's time for something different. I
Mm-hmm.
know there are people in my life who feel like I'm choosing Texas over Minnesota, choosing friends down there over friends up here. And this whole move for me is not about choosing anyone over anyone else except for myself.
I love that. Makes me so happy. And screw anybody else, because they don't matter. You do.
This whole people being upset with the move because they feel like you're abandoning them or you're choosing somebody else over them. It's like I feel like when these people pop up, it's more because they're insecure, not us.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
know that. Like we
Yeah.
all know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And it's not anything that I'm taking personally or like
no.
upset about, but it's just one of those things. It's
Like,
not, I was going to say I'll talk to them about it, but they've got to process it in their own ways too.
and that's like for anybody listening, if you're not moving somewhere, if you're not doing something because somebody else is saying, "Oh, you're choosing XYZ over me."
Or because you're afraid of the fallout.
Yeah, you're afraid.
There's a very large part of me, I'm not even kidding, there's a very large part of me that just wanted to move down there and not tell a fucking soul.
We didn't tell anybody. We like there were certain people who knew that
Yeah.
we were moving. Most people I didn't say, like I did not tell most of the family
Hmm.
that we moved until like the day we got the keys.
Yeah.
I made a
But
post on
yeah,
Facebook.
yeah. I mean, it goes back to like that fallout too, though. Like, if you're not making a decision because you're worried about the fallout, then you're letting someone else control what you do with your life and your happiness. And if it's going to be a better thing for you, why are you letting someone else dictate your happiness?
It's like, why is everybody else's feelings more important than your own? Like I feel that everybody should care on some level about
Oh, yeah.
like the people that they love and they interact with on a daily basis. You should care about their
Oh,
feelings,
absolutely.
but they don't. It should be on par or slightly below your own. I
Hmm.
don't feel like their feelings need to be above yours.
No.
Now, as a parent, my children's needs come above mine in a lot of ways.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
still need to have myself above them.
Hmm.
There are a lot of needs that have to be above me. However, and Cass, I know you completely agree, but there are things like we have to prioritize that we do eat. Mama Bear's food was cold because she took care of everybody else.
Hmm.
That's why Mama Bear's food was cold.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't be doing that. Like, take care of ourselves, take care of the kids. Papa
You
Bear can take care of himself.
you cannot take care of anyone else if you do not take care of yourself, because then you're just running on empty, and you're running on empty, and you're not able to be an effective friend or mom or
Yeah.
partner if you're not taking care of what you need to take care of.
I mean, I was running on fumes and that's when I started getting sick because I was not taking care of myself. I was not prioritizing my health, and then I got sick.
Same.
This is back in
Absolutely
20.
same.
This is back in 2020, like COVID.
Yeah.
Like I was taking care of everybody else. I was so focused on being healthy, moving, hiking, but also taking care of my kindergartner who we knew had ADHD but hadn't been diagnosed yet. And then my partner, like making sure they were all taken care of. And then COVID happens and I hadn't taken care of myself. And I never went to the doctor. And my heart, I ended up in the hospital because I had a minor heart attack.
I mean, that's what happened with me last year when I ended up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because it was like right around when
Yeah.
my childcare center closed, and I was so busy trying to figure out, okay, like one, I need a job, like that was like me taking care of me, right? But I was like, okay, how do I take care of all these other families, and how do I help my coworkers who also have lost a job and are struggling? Like, what do we do? How do we like do this? Is there a way to like fight back? Like all this stuff, and then I was sick and didn't know it. I thought all of my symptoms were from the stress of that. And then I ended up in the hospital with an infection in my heart.
Ooh, scary.
It was terrifying.
And, to tie like this all ties into moving though, because when we move, it's usually a good thing for people. Like sometimes it's because it's a sad reason. Somebody passes away and we need to relocate because we no longer have access to that home or for whatever reason, like with you, Tracy, or Mischief, sorry. You know what? Screw it. We all know each other's real names,
Yeah, I
but
was gonna say,
whatever.
it's fine. We pretty much doxed ourselves. It's fine.
Oh,
It's
no.
fine. It's fine. No, nobody can tell what my house looks like or my neighborhood, and I'm okay with that. But it ties in that while we're going through, we're making decisions for ourselves, like nobody else, and we're prioritizing our wants and needs at the time of our unpacking or packing, depending on which way you're doing the going through, and it gives us the power to set things up how we want it.
That's what I love.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's
Yeah.
I hate
Like,
moving. I have
this
moved
room is not.
more than 40 times in my life.
That's
Okay.
wild.
Oh, you've beat me. I didn't know that you'd beat me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Navy
so
brat.
just in the last
Fair.
20 years, it's 31 different moves. Just in the last 20 years. I'm not counting from before I moved from Colorado to Oregon.
That-
The ones from Colorado,
That
yeah,
is
the
a
ones
lot.
from Colorado to Oregon. Before then, I haven't counted those because I moved a lot as a kid. So, but if I go from my adult life,
I haven't done the math for my adult life, but hate moving. But the thing I like about moving is the reset.
yeah,
The
Mm-hmm.
dresser that is in a new place, or the mirror and stand thing that is now my new vanity, or this was something else and now it's in here, and I can put whatever curtains up I want. I can arrange the furniture I like in the way that I like. And, you know, I think that's the most exciting thing about this move is this is the first time in my life. Trying to think, wait, no. I did briefly have my own room when I was like, I don't know, 7th grade. I had my own room. But other than that, I shared a room, and then I was married, and then I was not married, but then with someone else. Like, I've always lived with someone or had roommates or whatever, right? Except for that brief period of less than a year when I was in like 7th grade. I've never had my own space. This is my space, and look, it has a door, and that door locks,
oh, I'm
That's
jealous.
even better.
right?
My door doesn't lock, but it's not my door doesn't lock, but it's not attached to Kaylee's bathroom, so
Oh, that's good.
it's a win. And
No
I could make it
more,
lock if I wanted it to.
no more post shower censored visits.
Possibly.
She's fine. It's gonna
She's
happen
fine.
at some
It's
point.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But
Far fewer.
far fewer. But no, I'm with you. I understand that because until the last house, I never had a space that was wholly mine. Nobody else had any say in what I was going to do with the space. And it was just awesome because I could decorate it how I wanted to, and it was set up the way I wanted it to be. And I'm looking forward to, end of July, beginning of August, because the space that the office I'm going to be sharing with Mischief.
That is going to be so weird.
It
And
is
I
going to be
hate
very
you
weird.
guys.
So weird.
And I love you guys. And
we can get you down here.
We
That's
just need
all.
to get you down here. That's all it
Yep.
is we need to.
You're next.
But
We need
it
to
is
get you
still
down.
Texas, and I may still be allergic to it. Although, I think I'm allergic to this house.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I feel like you've just got allergies. A lot of them.
I just have all of allergies.
I think I have the opposite of like, I've been on my own for so long. I have not lived with people. I mean, I lived with my grandpa, right?
Yeah.
And that was like a little bit different. His house is tiny though. Like, his house was so tiny. It was one level and a basement. And everything was like crammed together. Like, there was one winter where I didn't have work for like 4 days because it was too cold to go outside. So they closed us. And we were stuck inside with each other for for like a week.
Oh God.
And so like tiny, tiny corners. But I know at your place, like, there's more room. I mean, I had my own room at my grandpa's, but like, it was not a place that I wanted to spend a lot of time because it was so tiny.
You get a king size bed, man.
I know, I get a king size
and
bed.
you have space on top of it.
Yeah. So it's like one of those things where, like, in considering, like, is this something I want to do? I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to share a space with someone again. I was like, I loved living with my grandpa for a lot of reasons, but it was challenging in a lot of ways also because even like before that, I hadn't really lived with anyone. Like, I've been on my own for a really long time. And so I'm like, okay, can I do this? And I'm like, okay, it's more space. It's it's Muscles and her kid and her husband, who I adore. So I'm like, it's going to be fine.
Kids, plural.
I said kids, didn't I?
You said kid.
Oh, I meant kids. I'm well aware that you have two of them. Well aware that Marcus and Kaylee don't morph into one another.
God. Jesus. No. This is such a terrible image in my brain.
You have a shapeshifter for a child. You never know which one you're going to get.
Oh my God.
I think I've killed Cass.
She's dying over here.
Oh my God. You're welcome.
Defeated Kaz. Oh.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things that I had to consider is like, is this something like, because I enjoy my alone time, but I also know that like the expectation isn't that we're going to be spending 24/7 together, because it would be too much for either of us because we both need our alone time, and obviously you've got husband and all of that stuff.
When did that happen?
I don't know. When did that happen?
22 years ago.
Something like that. Long time ago. And like, but it's cool though, because I'm looking forward to like, how do we merge our spaces together? Mm-hmm. And eventually we'll have like an office, like an actual real outside of the house office.
Yeah.
And like, we'll have an actual studio. Like, these are things down the road that we get to look forward to because of these opportunities we're all giving ourselves by making our moves.
I might not even be doing the same job that I have been doing for the last 10 years.
I sincerely hope you aren't, because I think you have a lot of growth in you that you're not going to be able to take advantage of if you stick in the little niche that you've put yourself in.
I have ideas, but
and that's the cool thing. Like the reset that Chaos was talking about, like, it gives you an opportunity to look for more opportunities.
Yeah.
It's kind
Which is fucking terrifying.
It's scary as shit.
It's so terrifying. And I would not be able to do this if I didn't have
Do you know how long it took me
Practical and
staring
emotional
at the
support.
apply button on that job I was telling you guys about earlier before I actually hit apply because of how terrifying it is, even to just submit another resume?
You know what's scarier than change, though? Staying where you are when you are not happy.
Exactly. It's a slow death.
Because you can always go back, right? Like, if something happens and everything explodes, I know I can come back here and I know I can do what I was doing before. I don't think that's going to happen, but I know that that is there if I
Yeah.
need it.
Yeah.
And
But I don't know what's ahead of me if I don't try.
what ifs are a scarier monster than I tried and it didn't work.
I have said this before. I've like a notes thing in my phone, and I've said this to other people. Like, the scariest place to live is what if. You can't answer past what ifs. So, like, I mean, this is a different tangent, but like, don't worry about like, oh, what if I had done this job, or what if I had done this sooner, or whatever. Like, answer future what ifs now. Like,
Yeah.
don't let something that you feel is holding you back become a what if. Answer it now.
And it's not just about moving, it's not just about jobs, it's friendships, family, relationships. Like during this move, I had mentioned in our last podcast that I had to set some boundaries with my dad and my family. And during the middle of all this, my dad ended up in the hospital and he's still in the hospital. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And I've still set my boundary. He's can't talk to my kids. That was the boundary until he makes some changes. And he cannot make the changes while he's in the hospital. But I know that if I hadn't made that a thing, I would have been more anxious and worried during this move.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, wondering, well, what if I hadn't? What if, what if, what if?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's the reason I talked to him, is because what if he dies? What if we don't know what this is and he has a heart attack and he dies in the hospital? Like, there were so many what ifs that I'm like, I can't control any of them. But what I can't control is whether or not I talk to him again.
Yeah.
Right.
I can still hold my boundary and deal with that emotion. So, what ifs are terrifying, but there's also really cool what ifs. It's
What
more,
if it all works out?
it's more what's next, and I
Yeah.
feel that's a better. I feel in a lot of ways a better
Yeah.
way to put it. Like chaos,
Yeah.
you're putting in these application. What's next?
What's next?
What are the next steps? What's next?
Hopefully a frickin' callback and an interview and then a fat ass paycheck.
Oh yeah, I love that. I'm gonna need an accounting staff at some point. Just saying.
I am an accounting staff.
Exactly.
I know.
That's what she's getting at.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm gonna need one.
She's got this whole plan.
I have plans.
Muscles has a plan.
It's layers and layers and layers. Oh God, I'm MNAP in whatever form I take.
No,
Yep.
you don't need a plan. You have
You
a
have-
plan.
You're Mahap.
Mahap. I'm Mahap.
Mahap.
Is that like Mahomes?
Mahomes.
Mahomes?
Who is that? Who is
Patrick
While I'm
Mahomes?
drinking.
Who's Patrick? Oh, he's the
He's a
He's
sports
the-
ball player.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't watch football.
It'll be around. I'm just saying. But no, I do have a plan, and that's the cool thing. But my plan is not set in stone. It can change.
You have concepts
like-
of a plan.
I have concept. I have a beautiful plan. It is a big, beautiful plan. Okay, I have concepts of a plan that is a big, beautiful plan, and I'm going to get everybody else to pay for it.
All right, I'm out.
I don't look like a Cheeto anymore.
You don't. That's my job. Actually, no. I still look like Raggedy Ann.
Mine went away. We both got sunburned over the last week.
Yep. Wear sunscreen.
Yes.
And more
Unrelated
than you
tangent.
do.
Supergoop is great sunscreen for your face. It has no lotion feel.
I need that. I was going to buy it, and I couldn't.
We are not
remember the name of
sponsored
it.
by them. I just really like it. It's fucking expensive though, so Supergoop, if you want to sponsor us.
We'll take it. We will support you. we'll do a little hashtag supergoop in our
Yeah.
in our
To
thing.
come up with a jingle and everything.
Hell yeah.
Just the name makes me happy though.
I had a professor who like really wanted to write a jingle, or she did write a jingle. She wanted it to be for chapstick, and it was, "Don't feel dry, feel chapstick a sticker." So like anytime I think of chapstick, I just sing that song in my head. Oh,
I love that.
there was something. I
so
think she also
much.
thought she was a dolphin in a past life. She was great. Don't remember her name, but she was great.
That's hilarious. That's so.
This is what happens when you minor in early childhood education. This is
Yeah.
what you get.
You know, that
I
tracks.
loved it.
That tracks. I do like it. But moving's scary. Moving's chaotic.
Change is scary.
It's almost like it's a metaphor for life.
Oh, I got the whole like cat from Puss in Boots thing going on in my brain right now. It really is. It's life is messy. Life is scary and chaotic, and you have to go through shit mentally, physically, and it sucks. And you have bruises. I have bruises. I don't know where I got them. Like, there's one on my knee. It's in the weirdest shape. I'm like, the fuck did I hit?
Okay. But I got some muscle tone around here.
Dude, I can see it in the video, guys. Like, if you're not watching, like, pause, come
that
back.
I have not had, and my arms, these are strong.
Hell yeah.
And that is simply because I have not gone to the gym in 6 weeks, because I did it for a little bit in between the end of tax season and moving. But then we've been moving. I simply don't have the energy, but I am lifting all these totes. Everything that is in here has been put in here by me. All the furniture that got moved in here by me. All the rearranging and the hanging and all the things, that's me. So this is my gym right now. So.
Which, I'm totally with you on that, because
Yeah.
I've got to move all those, and
I've thrown away 6 bags of garbage.
That's pretty good.
They've all been fucking heavy.
Start filling them halfway, my dude.
That is halfway.
Start filling them quarter way. Or just at a quarter, walk it down to the dumpster and empty it and bring it back.
They're not heavy enough to the point where like I can't lift them, or it's like I feel like they're gonna break. I'm not that stupid.
Okay, good.
Well, we know that. We know you're not. We know you're not stupid at all. So now you get to say 2 nice things about yourself because you said that's stupid, which implies that you're stupid. So,
which?
I have my moments, though. We all have our moments, right?
We do, but
I did not say that I was stupid. I said I'm not that stupid.
One nice thing.
I'm gonna let it slide this time.
One nice thing. I am hilarious.
You are.
Okay, I approve. You are. You're very hilarious. So, find something in your life that's like a move that you've been putting off or you've been scared to do. And just see what happens.
Do it scared. Do it afraid.
Do it afraid. Do it scared. Do it alone if you have to.
Do it with people tagging along behind you, regardless of if you want them there. Whatever, just fucking do it.
You're going to surprise yourself. All of us have done that.
All of us.
And you probably have too, and you don't even realize it.
So just remember at the end of all this, you're in charge of what happens to you. So this has been our lovely evening of talking about moving. I say evening because Chaos's room is getting darker, and so is Mischief's room. The lights are getting brighter in the background, so I'm going to say evening. Thank you for joining us this evening. Please let us know what you think Chaos's poem was an ode to.
Yes.
At 17. So that
it's not balls. So
it's not balls. That's a hint. So please let us know, because I do want to know, and she's not going to share unless somebody actually comments.
So am not.
So this has been Muscles.
Chaos. Just kidding. Mischief.
Chaos.
have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day. Do something to surprise yourself, just like we're all doing.
Subscribe, all that stuff too.
Like,
Yeah.
subscribe, do all the fun
Share
things.
it.
Now, go listen to Mike Needs a Plan podcast. He's fantastic.
Start with the one with Mandy,
Yep.
aka Muscles. It's fantastic.
It is. It's the most recent episode
I think so.
at the time
At
of
this
this
time.
recording.
It says it, and it says with
Yeah.
Coach Mandy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Apparently
listen to the one with Bailey, because that one is also fantastic.
And we
Yes.
have said
Bailey
this
is
before, but if
another
you haven't
person
listened to
in
the
our-
one with Bailey, the one with Bailey is just top notch. And
Bailey is an OG
yes,
member of this community and has a lot of really awesome things to say.
she's very wise for her years. So
Yes.
thank you for joining us, and have a lovely day, evening. You know, in the
Time.
the Truman Show. What is it?
If I don't see you, good morning. If I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Is that what he says?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I've never seen the movie.
It's fantastic. We're gonna have to do a Discord night.
I'm done.